Welcome to Homestead Garden Homestead. It's a cloudy day and a beautiful day to plant.
We were at one of our favorite nurseries the other day, Joann's in Irving, and they had neem trees. And we've always wanted one, and right here was where our moringa was last year. And when we took off the greens and cut it down, I had mentioned that someone had told us that if you stick that in the ground that it'll root just like the elderberry does. So we did that, and it is rooting. You got life here, life here, life here. And it's a good thing we did that, because the tree itself, we had quite a bit of freezing temperatures this year, and it died. So where the moringa was last year, we're going to plant the neem, because it gives it a good growing area over here, because they do get pretty tall.
Dirt.
Got some easy digging.
I do. I like it.
So as we always do, we put some azomite in the hole where he's digging. And now he's planting the tree, and we'll put in some fresh mulch.
Yeah, because I don't want to break it.
Even though we did put some fresh compost in there with this, we are going to fill it back up with the native soil, because that's what it's going to be living in, and that's what we want it to get used to.
All kinds of worms.
So we got our neem tree in, and it's a small little tree, but after we got it in, it started raining, and it rained for like 3 days. But it seems to be doing very well. I'm really hoping that the tree makes it. It's such a beneficial tree to your yard and to your health. The neem tree actually originated in India. That's where the tree is from. And, you know, one of the things that we use a lot of in our garden is the neem oil. So it is a pest deterrent. So to have it growing in our yard would be a very awesome thing. Now, using it in your yard is not the only benefit. It benefits us as humans also, not just the growing plants. I have a list here. It is beneficial in treating acne, against diabetes, protects against diabetes. It eliminates dandruff and strengthens your hair. It's a low risk for cancer and cardiac health problems. It protects your teeth and your gums against oral periodontal diseases. That I knew that we use, that's our toothpaste, is tea tree oil and neem oil. It provides relief from constipation, bloating, and cramps, and it helps to treat or prevent certain sexually transmitted diseases. So there's just a few things that neem is good for. Now you can use the neem tree, whether it be the flowers, the leaves, or the bark. The flowers, when they're in full bloom, they have a sort of a jasmine-y smell, I am told. And you can use that in making rice. That's something that they do in India, I'm also told, that they put the neem flowers in the rice and make a flour rice. You can just eat the neem leaves. They're sweet, whereas the rest of the tree, whether it be the leaves, the bark, or whatever you're using, it's going to be a little bitter. But as I say quite a bit, your medicine's not supposed to taste good. So that was the flowers. Using it in your cooking, eating, making tea, those are things you can do with the flowers. But now with the leaves are a wound healer. You can make a paste out of the leaves and put that on a wound or an insect bite. Do that a few times a day, and it helps to heal it up very fast. And again, the leaves are good for dandruff, eye trouble, boiling some of the neem leaves and letting the water cool, and you can use it as an eye wash if you're having eye trouble. And again, the leaves, it's good for blemishes and that type of thing. Ear ailments, you can blend the neem leaves with some honey, put a few drops to treat ear problems. And this is other skin disorders. If you mix it with turmeric, make a paste with it, using it on itching skin, eczema, ringworms, or other mild skin discomforts. Also, it boosts your immunity. So the neem has a lot of benefits other than what it does for your garden and using it in your garden. So I'm really excited about this neem tree. It wasn't really expensive. It is small. Other places where we have found a tree this size have been in, $60 to $80. This one was $18. And we bought it from a place that we do a lot of business with, so I know they're a reputable place. And as we were putting it in, it had some really good roots, so it's a good tree. I'm really hoping that my neem tree makes it. We will keep you updated on that. This might be something that you look into if you have room in your area or in a field to get you a neem tree. They do get big. It will be a large tree, kind of like our pecan tree. So we had to have an area where it could spread its wings, so to say, and have plenty of room to grow. And so I'm really excited about the neem tree. It's something new that we have never tried before. So we will keep you, as I said, we'll keep you updated, and I hope that you enjoyed the video. And I also hope that you kind of seek out a neem tree for yourself and maybe get one in your yard or in a field if you have a large field. Now, yes, Rex, it is morning. We do have large plots of land here. That is one benefit of living in a rural area. Your plots are really large, ours is, and so we have a lot of growing room. And we take advantage of every square inch, that is for sure. And we've been here about 15 years and continue to grow every year, doing something different, trying something different. And that is something that I encourage everybody to do. Experiment in your garden. Don't let it get boring and mundane. Experiment. Do things you haven't done before. Try things you haven't done before. Don't be afraid of failure. We all fail. So get out in your gardens, do some experimenting, do some growing, and get your kids out there. If you have kids or grandchildren, get them out there. And if you don't have kids, I'm sure there's some in the neighborhood. We need to teach the new generation about gardening, taking care of the land. Our land has been so mistreated, and we really need to heal our land. If we take care of the land, it will take care of us. If we don't, we're in trouble. Hope to see you again soon. If you haven't subscribed already, please do, and have a good day. Bye-bye.